opportunity that lies in front of the Patriots here? It begins obviously with the Chargers, and what does this mean to this group to have this opportunity?
I know we're thankful. Put in a lot of work to get to this point, so I know we're in a state of appreciation, but the best thing you can do with the opportunity is take advantage of it. Playoff football is not a game, I felt like when we came into the building, everybody's, focused, eliminating all distractions and just trying to make the most of their opportunities. So
What is Drew?
I was going to let him finish making his share, his step-up thing. But just taking advantage of the opportunity, not making it more than what it is. But I know everybody's thankful. That could be another way. We put in a lot of work to get to this point, so just excited.
Steph, what makes Derwin James such a police defender?
Oh, man. Hall of Fame player, in my opinion. I know he's super young right now, but he's been playing hell of a ball since he stepped into the league. He plays all around the football field. He plays in the box, aggressive, can run. He's a good football player, man. He's going to be obviously a task for all of us. And, it's everybody's job to try to contain a player like that, but it's almost so much you could do. Just, be in your keys and do your job.
Steph, is there any advice or wisdom you can share with players who are experiencing playoffs for the first time?
No, I mean, one thing I will credit as far as Coach Braves and how he built this thing as far as with the identity and what you go in and the mindset that you have, I feel like it's just carryover. You don't try to go and make new macaroni, as it had a reference last week. We're not going in with the new macaroni. We're just going in with that same thought process and just trying to tighten up a little bit as far as putting a little bit of extra time on your body or putting a little bit of extra time on film or whatever it is that's going to help you get an edge, if you may. But I try not to, it's still football. It's still the game that you've been playing for a long time, however you've been playing. I've been playing since I was 5, so try not to make it more than what it is. But that attention to detail will take you further. Going the extra mile in certain areas, you never know how much it can help you. But that is your edge. It's not no secret recipe for it. It's just you have identity, stick by that identity.
With that said, how much are you looking forward to watching
The
Drake?
mindset don't change. Huh?
Sorry, that's good. How much are you looking forward to watching Drake playing in his first playoff game with what you just said about, with everyone's just going in with the same thing done all year?
Yeah, just no new macaroni. I expect to see the same player, if not, him doing more. I just whatever duty calls and whatever the job calls for, he's been consistent. I try not to think about it going in with a different mindset. Or you didn't have a mindset that you wanted. That's why I said you didn't have a mindset you wanted to win last week or the week before that or throughout the season. It's like I guess people get in the playoffs and your surroundings and the people around you kind of make things like it's different. But were you trying to win last week? Were you trying to win the last week? Were you trying to win your individual rep? Or were you preparing the right way? So that's why I say no new macaroni and cheese with me. Going the same way. I'm excited for Drake though. Another, stage for him to shine. He's a good quarterback. He's been a good quarterback. He's an MVP talent. MVP in my opinion. Won't say too much about it, but I'm excited for a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys' first time in the playoffs, and here we go.
Is the Chargers defense the most physical defense you've seen this year? And when you're playing against that type of physicality, what do you need to do personally and as a group in order to address it?
Physicality. You got to be physical. The only answer to physicality is physicality. I think they are definitely a physical group. They fly around, they swarm to the ball. It's kind of like a out west Ravens, if you may. You can tell they were raised in the same household. They preach the same stuff and they kind of play the same. So, Coach had said that and it kind of triggered damn, I never thought about it that way. Just damn, they're brothers. So yeah, make a lot of sense. But you just got to match physicality, match play speed, and going with the mindset of carry your identity. And if you living by it and you really invested in it throughout this season, it'll show.
You guys have a lot of sayings, but the one that really took off was what you said back in week 5 or 6. We all we need. It seems to be kind of the rally cry for this team, especially heading into the postseason. Did you ever envision that happening, and how have you seen the team kind of embody that phrase?
It's just what we standing by now. I'm just lucky to be a part of it. There was a lot of stuff going into the season on what players we got and what we need and what we have and what we don't have. Especially when we lost. Everybody wanted to make new mac and cheese. So for us, it was just something that I had echoed and something that came to my mind. It's not the first time anybody's ever heard it, but it was just something that was in the moment. It made sense to me and it spoke to me. So I just yelled it to my teammates and it stuck. So at this point, going into the piece, we've had a very long season. You know, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. People get injured, people stepping up, and each and every game we're going in with the mindset. Look, this is all we got. And I wish we could have do more, but that's just not how the cards were dealt. So we're thankful to be where we are, and we got a great opportunity in front of us. So we really are all we got.
What role?
Nah, not yet. They stole a couple of sweatshirts already. I'm gonna get that money on the back.
You guys have been undefeated on the road this season, but what's the benefit of playing at home for the first playoff?
I was he's a little bit more comfortable. You get in the crib, just spend a little bit of time at the crib, seeing that it's a night game. You know, you don't got to travel. You know, weather might be consistent with you because we deal with day in and day out. It's always cold here, so those are the advantages. I mean, you still got to go out there and play football in between the lines, but you know, it's always good when you're home and you got your home crowd. I really look forward to the home crowd. One time for Pats Nation, they give us your best.
Were you guys excited to see that you got the primetime slot Sunday night?
No, I don't care what time we play. Nobody really cares for us. Just prime time is cool.
Ripple talks about being happy that you guys made it, but you want just to get in. What's it going to be successful?
Details, situational football, everybody doing their job and trying not to make the game more than what it is. You know, when you try to do something outside the box or try to do something spectacular, I don't think it works out that way. I think it is, my coach used to say, make the good plays. You know what I'm saying? The great plays will come to you. Just make the good plays and do your job. Let the game come to you. This game isn't nothing new, but coming this far, I ain't come this far just to come this far. That's any man that's in the P's right now. But for us, everybody know the road that we had and, you know, how we got there. And that's why we're super excited to just, you know, put the time in during the week. You win during the week. And then you just put yourself in a position to have some success on the front.
How much is sticking to your team identity? Part of that, what you guys have built since going back to April.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be running sprints today. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lift today after practice. I'm not going to switch it up in no way. Stay at it, stay consistent, and I'm super excited. You know, I get excited about football, so I just try to contain it during the week, trying to be on my job, and, you know, anything I can do extra to help guys out or even help myself, I'm going to do so.
From a personal team standpoint, do you embrace the moment of what this all means, or as you mentioned before, do you just try to kind of stay within yourself? Like, how do you? It does feel different. The crowd will be different. Do you embrace that, or do you kind of just try to push it aside?
I just take it a day at a time because, I mean, whether it's the crowd, whether it's the refs, whether it's the other team, like, it's not too much that you can control, you know, especially me. I mean, all I can do is my job, and, you know, I just take it day by day. Like, I really chill during the week. Like, I mean, when I talk to y'all hear me, I just be chilling forever. But on game day, I'm a whole different person. Like, that's my day to, you know, let it all out and show all the work that I've been putting in during the week. So I just be chilling as of right now. Like, I try not to make things more than what they are, but, you know, I want to win real bad.
Stefon Diggs, obviously a young guy, but he's also a leader. So I'm wondering, is he ever a demanding leader? Does he ever, you know, if he feels like things aren't going the way they should be, will he speak up in that way and demand more of you guys?
I wouldn't say it's like a demanding thing because, like, I feel like he has great delivery because he'll be like, what you see right here. And it's more like an open line of communication with the guys, not even just me. I see how he interacts with, like, other guys and, you know, getting on the same page is big for him. Like, I think at the quarterback position, how you deliver stuff is always important, and he does a great job at that. And, you know, I wish he was a little bit more meaner at times, but I think that's part of just being young. And, you know, he's been playing extremely well, so hopefully he comes into his own as far as, like, his mean side. But he's a great guy, man. His communication is always there. He's been a great quarterback. I mean, he's our star. So I feel like it's never too demanding. It's always like, hey, what you saw right here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you saw. He know what I saw, but it's like, what you saw right here? So it's fun.
Can you describe the mac and cheese? If the Patriots had a flavor, a recipe, like what's in the Patriots recipe for the mac and cheese?
It's a secret. I'll let y'all know at the end of the year, whenever that is.
Is it Kraft?
Thank y'all.
Is it Velveeta?
It's not Kraft. I don't think so.
How big is communication, and especially in the postseason?
Yeah, communication's important. Details are important. Technique, fundamentals, playing to our style of defense that we've been putting on tape all year. So there's a lot of important factors that come into a playoff game.
Was the playoffs a target for you to get 100% healthy to come back?
No doubt. It was always the goal to be ready for week one of the playoffs.
I worry about that. Robbie, you mentioned want to be the biggest, baddest team. Are there any more similarities between the two teams? I mean, it seems like there's a lot of natural overlap here.
I don't necessarily what you're trying to get at in terms of the overlap.
Or are there similarities between
Yeah,
the
they're an
teams and the
AFC
Chargers?
team. We're an AFC team. They want to run the ball. We want to run the ball. They want to stop the run. We want to stop the run. They want to get a win. We want to get a win. So there are a lot of similarities in that sense. But at the end of the day, it'll be a great test.
What challenges does Herbert present for you?
He could do it all. He could put the ball anywhere he wants to on the field. He's got great legs under him. He can escape the pocket. And that's oftentimes when he's most dangerous. So a big challenge ahead of us.
You might have answered this already. Just how are you feeling in general?
I'm feeling great. Thank you. To be a part of this moment is very special to me, and I don't take it lightly or for granted.
Playoff experience, overrated, underrated, does it mean anything?
It means a lot. I've taken the 2 games I've played in the playoffs. I've went back on those games each and every year to see how I could be better and prepare for this moment.
In your experience here so far in this first year, just the fans, especially in a primetime atmosphere.
They love it. They bring the energy and the juice, and we got to make sure we get started fast to get them going early and often.
Yeah, what else would you say?
In this locker room, it's their first playoff game, and they're rookies. And what do you veterans, what do you leaders tell them those guys about this game?
Yeah, trust yourselves. You put in the work your whole life for these moments. They are fleeting moments, and you never know when you're going to be back given an opportunity like this. Go out there, trust yourself, have fun, and do what you've been doing all year.
How do you get yourself and the veterans in that mindset?
You continue to work. You continue to trust the process. You focus on the details, the things that you need to do to have a great outcome on Sunday. So I think as a collection, as a group, I couldn't be more proud of the confidence level, the focus level of the group.
As a football fan, how excited are you to see Drake make his first playoff game?
Yeah, I mean, we love Drake. Every time he steps on the field, we know he's going to do great things. Our job as the defense is to get the ball back to Drake, and that's what we're going to go out there and do.
You got a message to fans who are watching at home going on this weekend?
Just bring some energy. We're going to be fighting 4-quarter football, so just trust us and we'll come through.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is it to come to work in a situation like this where playoffs, 14 and 20?
Yeah, it means a lot. Whenever you're able to win and stack wins, it means a lot for us to come back to work, and the vibe is more happy, whenever you're in the building. But the main thing is just being consistent.
Another question from me. This team seems genuinely close, genuinely fond of each other on and off the field. How much of that has added to the success that you guys have had?
A lot. I would say, I've said it before, whenever it came down to OTAs and training camp, we built a lot of relationships when it came down to it. Offensive guys talking to defensive guys, special team guys, everything like that. And I would say when it comes down to on the field, it's definitely showing a lot because us as DBs in our off time, we're watching film, eating Chick-fil-A, things like that. And whenever you can have those things off the field, it helps out a lot on the field. No problem.
Marcus, if you have a message to our fans, I mean, they used to see playoff game after playoff game. It's been a while now. What's your message to them for Sunday?
Come out there and be loud. That's the main thing, make it hard for the opposing teams. And we're definitely going to come out there and, try to play our best and show our identity.
Just your thoughts about facing Justin Herbert and what challenges he presents.
Yeah, I would say he's a veteran quarterback. He's been in these situations before, playoffs, and then also extending the play. A lot of people were talking about, the situation of his hand and everything, but please don't get it twisted. He still can extend plays. So what we got to do is make sure that we disguise how we need to disguise and make it harder for him.
7 NFL teams looking for a head coach right now. How fortunate do you feel to have a guy like Mike Vrabel?
Oh, it means a lot. Braves came in with the situation of being consistent and always having, us live up to the standard, whether it's on the field and off the field. So we appreciate him a lot.
Do you feel any type of shift in here just now that it's playoff week?
I would say the main thing is, of course, it's playoffs, but at the end of the day, our main thing is to get a W. We're making sure to dial into the right things that we need to dial into, study the right things, and just keeping it consistent.
How hard is that to do? Because obviously the stakes are higher this week, win or go home, but a lot of your teammates have talked about, I guess what Diggs said, don't change the mac and cheese, stick to what you've been doing. But considering what is at stake, how hard is it to stay on your same?
I don't really see it as it's extremely hard. I feel as though as long as we just, make sure to dial in how we've done every single week and make sure we get the details down and everything and just play our style of football. It's just more at stake. So, people are thinking about a lot of stuff, but our thing is, keep the main thing the main thing.
There's a lot of guys that haven't experienced playoffs before. Just how you talked about Brickle and what he's brought. Just how confident are you in his ability to prepare everybody and start?
Yeah, very confident. He talks about it, always prepare as a starter, and that's very important because, the league, you might have someone one week and then other people got to step up, and we had a lot of guys when it comes down to that, show what they can bring to the table and then also be consistent. And then at the end of the day, if we play as a team and stuff like that, the sky is the limit.
Any stories from Vrabel about playoff football here at Gillette?
Nah, we keeping it about, our thing. He's not really one of those guys that always talks about, past stuff and everything. He likes to live life in the present, so.
You guys back. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
What you looking forward to? Playoff game number 1 and everything that comes with it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for the opportunity. We were able to put ourselves in a good spot. So get ready for it, and it's another home game. So go out there and execute and try to come out with a dub and be able to play next week.
How much do you rely on your team identity that you guys have built starting in April, as far as just kind of playing your game and who you are?
Yeah, it's huge. Just holding our identity and being able to put it out just for display and just go out there and execute and do what we've done all year.
Any worries about a lot of these guys have played a playoff game before?
Not quite.
No concern at all.
How much different does it feel coming into work though for a playoff game?
What you have against two?
Sorry.
Honestly, for me, I kind of just feel like it's another work week. I mean, I feel like their energy's up. I feel like it'll ramp up probably once we get later in the week, and definitely when we get out there on Sunday, we'll start to feel that energy.
Well, facing another quarterback that doesn't stop. It seems to make plays when plays over, that kind of player that you're going to face.
Yeah, he's an amazing quarterback, can make all the throws, can make plays with his legs. They got a real good skill group, a good offense. They're going to present a challenge, and we're excited for it, but it's playoff football, so we're ready to go.
How unique is the challenge just with how he is able to spread the ball around, particularly the 3 targets in particular?
Yeah, it's huge. All 3 of them are good receivers, are able to get open, able to do a lot of things. They use them in a lot of different ways. And, for a back end, you love that, to be able to go up against real good receivers and a real good quarterback and a team that's going to throw the ball. You like doing that. So it'll be fun.
You've talked about playing in the bigger primetime games. This big a primetime game as it gets. How much you looking forward to this Sunday night, the atmosphere and the fans and everything?
Yeah, it's going to be great. Gillette's going to be rocking for sure. The fans were hungry, and we've given them something to be hungry about, to host a playoff game. So I'm really excited to see it, and we'll probably talking about the energy. We'll probably start feeling it around the town, and probably just starting tomorrow. Just kind of getting that feeling. Seeing a little more cars out and things like that. But I'm excited for it and ready.
What do you want to see from your defense?
Just go out there and be who we are. Do what we've done. Go make plays and go have fun. A lot of us have dreamed of this as a little kid, and now we're doing it at a Sunday night game, a primetime game for the playoffs. So just go out there, play with that swag we have, and go have fun and enjoy it.
So what Vrabel was talking about, their mentality is to kind of just wear you down over the game. It's kind of how they approach things. What is your mindset just going up against a team that's their MO?
Yeah, we're focused on us. We're gonna play our game, and whatever they roll out there and however they want to attack us, that's how they're gonna attack us. We're just gonna do what we gotta do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back to you.